Good morning from Caravan City, a beautiful sunny day. It looks like there's some other van lifers and all these caravan people. A few of them are outside today, chilling out, look, in their balconies. Anyway guys, today we depart from Van City in Bristol and we go to visit a place that is starting a new religion. Now, visiting a place that's starting a new religion might sound extreme, but this place is called the Chapel of Unrest. Now, I've had a look and it is not too far from where we're at now in Bristol, Caravan City. And apparently they have like, you could call it almost like an air hangar. And basically they were hosting events, you know, yoga classes and talks and all this kind of stuff. And from what I've read, and I'm not going to judge here, you can decide for yourself. That's exactly why I want to go and have a look at this place. But on the website, it says that because this is a business premises, they wanted to obviously charge them business rates as standard. And I would say, as you probably should pay if you're a business and you're making money, like all the officers and everything else do. And basically, they responded and said, we've only hosted one wedding, and so we want to be classed as a church. Now, obviously, they responded and said, you need to have a religion, or you need to be part of a religion to be classed as a church. So now the new mission, after they've had a look, apparently with around 60,000 people signed up, apparently you can class yourself as a religion. And their plan now is to turn their premises into a church. And their members are growing. I'm curious as to what you guys think about this. But either way, putting judgment aside, we're going to go wander to the Chapel of Unrest to have a look at this place and have a wander around. Also, this place is looking to raise between 600,000 and 1.2 million pounds. Now that's a lot of money. And it looks like they're doing this. They've got a membership where you get like a little fancy card or something like this that states you're a member, one of the 60,000, and that costs you £10. And also they're selling t-shirts which you can buy at £20. I've noticed they're also selling mugs and all this kind of other stuff as well as fancy stuff. But that's a lot of money to raise. And it says that they want to turn this place, you know, into something special. And it says that, you know, there's you know, all these folding tables that, you know, and these things that move around. And what it sounds like, they basically want to turn this into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but without the chocolate. So let's see how far Willy Wonka is through his mechanical journey. Well folk, welcome to Rockaway Park in Bristol, just on the outskirts of Bristol. And this is where this new religion is building itself. I mean, I kind of take the piss a little bit when I say new religion, because they're saying that they're not a religion, but then they are trying to get 60,000 members to class their place as a church and as a religion. But anyway, in front of us right now is Rockaway Park. It looks like quite an interesting place, to be fair, from the pictures and what we've seen. And this already looks like some dystopian land. Look at these cars already here. This is like a scene from Mad Max already. Wow. Now this is a cool entrance. That's crazy. is this? What is this? Look at the van on the top.
Wow, that's so cool.
I don't know
Like
where we
trees.
park, but I guess we go a little bit further up. This is cool already. I can go over here. You can come up. You can go there now. No. No. She's nervous. Let's venture forward then. Wow, we've even got a missile lock. Really are turning into a religion. Parking. So where do we park? What is this place?
Yeah.
Maybe we can park in here. Should we have a look? Should we just park up here? Come on.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a free-for-all in here, guys. Hopefully the van's still here when we get back.
Yeah.
Look, they're even decorating their tractors. Oh,
It's
wicked.
such a good place.
What a place already.
I like to see all this creativity.
I might have to join this religion depending on what's actually going on here and where this money is going. Yes. Arms are for hugging. I agree with this, look. Oh, there's a dog in that, so someone lives in that trailer. Cool. Just wander around. Wow, look at this place. You've even got an elephant flying on the back of that missile folk, look. He's ready to go for a ride, old Nelly. Well, you know what, guys? I think that this is the Chapel of Unrest. Well, let's wander up here, eh? And then we'll go down to this, what looks like a total madhouse, through here. But let's have a wander up here and see what's cracking. Yeah. Cool. Mental health workshops and a quiet room. Let's have a wander in. Wow, this is, oh my. Folk, look down here. Look at this for a place. This is actually insane. Wow, this truly is a scene from Mad Max. Or Waterworld. Hello!
Hi.
Or Waterworld, if anyone's seen Waterworld before. When they have those cities floating in the ocean. What a crazy place. I don't really know if we're supposed to just be wandering around like this, to be honest, but we're doing it. Let's take a look around their yard, look. Oh yeah, look. Maybe we've got a community down here, guys. I hope this isn't one of these kind of hills of eyes moment. Some people come running out the van. Whoa, cool. I guess there's a few people living in these then, folk. With the trailers. Wow, look at this for a bus. I did a video in Turkey saying that this is the slab city of Turkey, but this, I would say, is closer to the slab city of the UK. It looks awesome around here. What a crazy place. administration office. Wow. Well, they're quite nice, to be fair, guys. They've got full-on gardens and everything, look. Yeah. Look at this one. It's obviously the palace of the area. We talk about alternative living, guys. This is definitely the definition of alternative living amongst a community like this. Wow. Amazing place, it really is. Yeah, look at that. It's another hotel on wheels, look. So cool. Who'd have thought a place like this would exist in Bristol? Madness. And I kind of see why potentially they're, you know, trying to build members and stuff. If they want to build out this place, and they said they're putting the money into this place, I think it's super cool. And yeah, I quite like the idea of supporting something like this, you know. It's a proper unique place to visit. Look at the ant on the roof as well. It's crazy. Wow. Well, let's go have a wander down here, folk. I'm pretty sure this is the chapel, guys, the Chapel of Unrest. I've seen it on the pictures. Let's have a look from the other side. But if this is going towards good things, making this place more legendary than it already is, then today might be the day that I join a new religion. Whoa. Look at this. Cool. Wow, that's insane. I just got to show them the creatures. Guys, look at the creatures that they've made out the metal here as well. Look at these. Look how cool these are. Protecting the land, look. It's amazing. What a place. I'll wander around down there afterwards as well, see what's cracking off down there. I'm so pleased we came here now. Hi mate.
You alright?
How you doing?
Alright, thank you, and you?
Yeah, good my friend, thank you. Oh, are they coming? Wow. Look at all of the unique stuff that they've got in here. This is amazing. Wowzers. Oh, check this. Give us a quid. Do you have a quid? Do we have any coins?
Maybe.
I think we should at least drop them a donation in there. Perfect. We're definitely going to at least give them £1, even if we don't join the religion today, but we're definitely giving them £1 to support this kind of place. Look at this rhino over here, folk. Wow, what a unique place this is. Cost of living, innit, babes? I know that one very well. That's why we live in a van. Oh look, we've got a kind donation. She's chucking a nugget in the pot, look. Definitely supporting it. We've got a little raver there, look. A rocking horse with his welding glasses on. And some alien dude. Oh, there we go, look guys. And there is officially the Chapel of Unrest. So, wow, look at this place. Amazing. So this is the church, guys. Well, of what they're turning into a church. I don't know if it's part of the whole area or... Cool. Oh look, a little play on words there, look. Church road sign. I see what you're doing there. Cool. They've even got seats from a church, look.
Yeah.
They really do know what they're doing. I'll take you guys for a wander along this, and then you can pause it at any point if you want to read anything in particular about this. Cool. Cool. Wow. Well, I guess that's their modern day version of the Jesus on the cross, guys. Definitely agree with the ceasefire talk. Cool. In a country that is far right and taking away our rights, this is a place to fight against that, bring people together to share and have a lot of fun.
Cool.
Sounds good to me, especially with an acid smiley face. Wow. Wow. Look, they've even got chairs ready, look. I like this place a lot. Let's have a wander up here. I love how everything's just built out of scrap. Wow, cool. Wow, they've even got a slide, look. They've got their own theme park inside Rockaway Park. Look at this creation. Wow. What a place. I would go on that slide, but it does say it's just for children. I am a child at heart, to be honest with you, but wow. Surely they don't actually have a real bowling alley in here. We're definitely going to have a check of that out in a moment, but look at this. Whoa. Oh, this is part of the Chapel of Unrest bus, look guys. Isn't it? This place is unbelievable. So good. There you go, look folk. For anyone that wants to become a member of the Chapel of Unrest, it's £10 for a membership.
This is cool.
Or you can get a t-shirt for 20 quid and become a member.
Chapel of Unrest.
Oh look, there's one of the gatherings, look. Cool.
And you can't slide the door open anymore, so I
Hiya.
hope that, right, so I hope that I can get shit out.
Here we go, look, we've got another little robot down here, look. Made out of looks like a gas canister. Springs.
Yeah, I've got the similar sort of situation. Mine, yeah. I reckon it'll my fucking chest as well. Yeah. Only just. Well, that's actually that's Dougie. No, the thing is, it's different. It's yeah.
Wow. Look at this dragon, guys. That is amazing. Wow. Let's have a wonder. Look at all of these features. Wow. I mean, I said about Willy Wonka without the chocolate, but this is a Willy Wonka with the metal. They have made up for it because this is super cool. This is a proper fantasy land. This is.
It's like a little festival.
Yeah. It's crazy. Ales and stout.
It's been over there for a while. Most of it I'm trying to get rid of actually.
Yeah. Guys, can I ask you a quick question? Is this whole area part of the Chapel of Unrest?
It's all
Is the whole-
Rockaway Park.
This is Rockaway Park, and what?
Yeah.
The Chapel of Unrest is a separate
Well, it's just that
part of it.
there,
Okay.
but it's part of the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It's incredible, this place.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love it, honestly. Thank you.
I mean, do you want to try the different stuff first?
Well, we got
the energy, yeah.
Wow. Look at the way all of these hangers are decorated. It really is something special. I've got to see, look, it says more this way. We've got to have a look at the bowling alley. Wow.
If you take the details, it's like absolutely crazy. You have like a mushroom or something.
Oh yeah, look. We've got a mushroom here. These look like little insects almost.
Yeah.
You can see that on the camera.
When you think about this, it's metal, you know?
That's amazing. What a place. Oh look, he's reading a book, look. Looks like a little mini anteater or something, having a read of his newspaper in the morning. Wow.
It's so good, this weird.
Look, we've got a rooster there, look. What a place this is. Let's have a look and see what's kicking off in the bowling alley. There you go, look, that's the kind of bowling alley I expected. Well, she looks like she's had a good time anyway. Glass bowling. Interested.
Oh, nice. Glass blowing.
Oh, blowing. I thought it said.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know how they make
I
it.
thought it said glass bowling. It didn't say blowing on the outside, did it? I'm sure it said bowling.
Never mind.
New one, isn't it? Oh, you got a workshop in there, folk.
Oh, cool.
Well, not going, just. Oh, look, we've got a handle made out of a saw here as well.
Oh, nice.
So you've got to pull the random saw handle. No, there's nothing happening there. Got to at least have a goose around these random doors. Oh, we just got a cupboard. Nice. Well, we're going to have a wander up these stairs.
Yeah. It's so cool. This is practically.
Oh,
No?
we've got sorry we're closed there. Well guys, considering they don't ask for anything here, they've literally just got a donation pot. All of this work has been put into creating this place. I think it's amazing. Definitely just chuck a little nugget in their donation pot, because people are putting a lot of work in for this place.
Absolutely.
And they're really not getting much for it, and they're allowing people like me and you to just walk around, see this place and appreciate all this artwork. So it's amazing.
That's true. It's so bad.
Wow. Oh look, we've got a what got one of them. Is that like it's like an armadillo, I think.
Yeah, like an armadillo.
Pretty sure that's we've got an armadillo on the roof.
Oh, I see it.
Look at this. All right, well let's wander into this other part of this madhouse then. Look, you've got a full-on workshop there. Look, guys, this is where all of the magic happens. Look at that for a workshop. Isn't that like a Star Wars mask, that one? Wow, look at that for a workshop. That is crazy. What a place. This is madness. Wow. Mate. Now this place for a rave would be something else. Wow, dude. What a place. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, he's keeping an eye on us, look, with his head turning. Dave and Bob. How are you, boys? Wow. This is so cool. He's about to smoke a fat one as well, guys, look. I know. Wow. I've never seen so much random in one place before. It is incredible.
It's definitely Mad Max, eh?
It really is, yeah. Guys, for those that like a party, imagine this place full of people and these speakers blasting out. Come on. Let's go in the magic caravan then, I guess. Wow. Oh, there we go, look. This is where things get a little bit silky later on for the party, look. With the red velvet all over the place.
That's so cool, look.
Wow. Wow. See the community, the people, the caravans, the vans, the camper vans and stuff like this. They're turning this place into something special, they really are. So, when I was bantering about Willy Wonka without the chocolate, this is the real Willy Wonka of the future. And I've got the golden ticket right now to walk around here because this is so cool. You've got to visit this place. Amazing. Yeah. Wowzers. Yeah, for sure. I'll just wander around the rest and then... It's a lovely day to resist capitalism. Nomad oasis, look. And then you've got another stadium here. Music studio. Man, we've got to come here when there's music playing. This place is just amazing. And that is, look, that is the Mad Max's version of a palm tree made out of cones and metal. That is epic. We're gonna have to get some food in this place.
It's in there already, self-service. There's teas, instant coffees, bougie coffee maker here.
Sweet.
Bougie coffee maker here.
Okay.
Bougie coffee drinkers maybe, I don't know. Yeah, there's hot food available as well. Menus are on there. you can either come back here to order, or you can come through the library and order there.
Okay, cool. Wow, rock, you got a library in there.
Mate,
Do
well-
you take card payment? Oh, then that's just perfect, isn't it? We're definitely... And this food actually looks amazing, I have to say.
Actually looks amazing, implying that you thought it wouldn't look amazing. I get you, man, don't worry about it. I'm a very very talented person.
Perfect. Where did you say the menus are,
So
sorry?
if you go through these
Through here?
doors,
Yeah.
there's someone else that works in there as well.
Legend. We'll be back. Appreciate it, my friend, yeah?
They're actually really cute.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you were right. They are really cute in there, look. That's smooth. I like it.
Yeah, guys. So all this, everything's vegan. All this stuff's self-service. There's a card machine there.
Perfect.
Cash in there. There's teas, instant coffee. Like I said, anything on a menu is orderable with me around the corner. I'm just about to go for a smoke though, so give us 5 minutes.
Yeah, rock.
Got lunches. Do you say oh raw?
Rock.
Oh, no worries. I was going to say I love that for you. What have I not got? I've just run out of satay skewers, I'm pretty sure, but I've got plenty of everything else.
What legendary people are in here, look. What a place.
Nice.
They look amazing. Wow, and pumpkin pie.
Please. Let's take it on the menu. I'm like, yes.
Wow, guys, look at these banana fay cakes, I believe that is.
They look good.
Yeah, they look really good. Guys, we're going to do something different. We're going to try one of these. We're going to try a piece of this pumpkin pie. And we're going to have a banana cake. Because they look amazing. And I normally eat burgers and stuff like this anyway, so I want to give these a whirl because they look amazing. But look at this for a feast, guys. This is what we've gone to try. And 2 drinks. They've got an honesty box. And it looks like even an honesty card machine. So that means we're not going to pay. Of course not. £20 exactly for all of this, folk. I think. 20 beanos. Just in case someone doubts that I actually paid. Homemade pumpkin pie. First up, folk, we have the vegan sausage roll. We normally go for the meaty delight, as we know, but these look unbelievable. Wow. That's actually incredible. Seriously, the flavour in this is unbelievable.
Nice.
What I'll do is I'll have a bite of each, maybe 2 bites of each, and then I'm going to sit back and relax because you don't need to see me chomping away on this. But next up, we have the homemade pumpkin pie. Wow. Homegrown pumpkins as well, apparently these. And it is actually insanely good. All of the food looked amazing as we walk around, to be fair. And now for the samosa, which we can't remember what was in it, but you can probably have a look at the label. All of that food is incredible. Look at this for a number plate, guys. Drop bass. Cool. Guys, we're gonna have a wander down here because I said that we would, just to see what else there is, okay? Well, this is where we've got the toilets. Yeah, I'll be back in a moment. I'll have a wander. Cheers. Yeah. We're gonna have a wander down here, folk. I said that I'd look round here because it looks like a load of other cars and stuff like this, but I don't think there's anything else, to be fair. And I'm going to wait until I get in the van, and then I'm going to share some truthful thoughts with you guys, which will probably piss some people off. Cool, fun police. Look at that little weapon. Yeah, we've got just a caravan in a building down there. So, yeah, super cool place. Definitely recommend visiting. But like I said, I want to share some thoughts with you guys on what I've seen, because I have to at least speak my mind. You people know that. What a wonderful day. Sun is shining and we just returned back from Mad Max Town. Yeah. Well, what a cool place. Now, I said to you a moment ago that I need to share some thoughts, some honest thoughts. Here's me speaking my mind and what I think, which I must do to stay truthful to this channel and the people who watch it. You may have noticed this sign about oil and Shell going up in flames and basically no oil. And I understand. I'm not saying I agree. I understand this movement. Basically protecting the planet, which I absolutely believe in. However, I must state that I also understand that this is the time and the place that we are currently in on Earth. And yes, things need to change, and they are changing. And I understand that some people will want these changes to happen quicker and sooner. But the truth is that is not how the world works. That is not how we truly progress. We go through stages of evolution, stages of growth. When you go through the industrial stage and you progress further and further, and eventually, you know, talking about hydrogen and stuff like this, the planet working on water, fantastic. But it has to go through a period of time in order to reach that stage. And what I do not agree with, when protesters like Just Stop Oil and these people glue their hands to the roads and they block the roads, they block traffic, they block ambulances, and they stop the world from working, this is not how you should protest. This is not how you should make noise. I think it's completely ridiculous, and I completely disagree with how Just Stop Oil go about their practices. So that's the first thing that I wanted to mention, because I need to speak my mind. The second thing, and you know, this is not a judgment. It's just, I read this on the website, obviously, of the this chapel, and I understand. However, I've looked at it, and the chapel is a separate section. Well, it's its own section. It's its own part of Rockaway Park. Rockaway Park was the whole of this amazing, you know, almost dystopian place that we've just walked around, if I'm using the correct terms there. And the Chapel of Unrest, whatever it was, is its own section. And I understand that they don't want to pay business rates, but since I've seen, you know, even on the website it says, you know, they do host weddings and stuff like this. Again, just speaking my mind, and maybe I'm wrong. You guys can let me know, but I'm just speaking what my mind is thinking. This is how the world works. You know, businesses have to pay taxes. We have to pay taxes. When I was in property investment, I paid a ridiculous amount of tax. It's how the world works. And if you're making money, then you should pay your taxes. So when I drop £1 in the pot at this place to have a look, I want to make it clear that that £1 is an appreciation for the artists, the creatives who've done all of this work and turned this place into what it is. So there we go. There's Si speaking his mind, which I know will seem strange to some people, because you just see this weird long-haired hippie suddenly talking about, you know, Just Stop Oil, and that he doesn't agree with Just Stop Oil, and I look like I'm probably the kind of dude that does flipping sellotape my hands in places and do all this ridiculous stuff. And I know that I live in a van, and yet I'm talking about paying taxes and business rates and stuff, but I'm also a realist, and I understand that the world needs to keep turning around for things to truly progress. I do believe in love, I do believe in peace, I do believe in a better, cleaner earth for everyone, but I also believe that there are sensible, probably more logical ways of getting there. So we'll finish that video here, guys. I hope you liked that talk there at the end, and I hope you liked the place, because regardless of what I've said, this place is amazing and I'd highly recommend visiting. Peace, love and unity to everybody.